Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is June 25th, 2021, and this is my lavender seedling that I had started from seed back in 2018, and I planted it in the ground outside, and it's survived many winters out here. I'm gardening in Pennsylvania in Zone 5B, and this here is the most that it has ever bloomed since I had started it from seed and it was growing. These weeds out of here. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. It has a wonderful fragrance to it. I am going to be harvesting some of these today, but I just want to show you this. A question that I get asked a lot is, how is your lavender seedling that you had planted outside doing? And it's planted at a spot with, I would call it very poor soil. It gets very dry over on this side, and it's doing very well here. Now, I don't mulch this in the wintertime. I had just planted it in the ground, and I left it go. I would try and, keep the weeds down around it. There's some up around it now. But this variety here is what they call true lavender. Now, that's what was on the pack, true lavender. It didn't have any other name on it but true lavender. So it is a perennial in Zone 5B. That's about all I can tell you for that. As for like an actual name other than that, I have no idea what variety it is, because the only thing that they had on the pack was true lavender. Now, last winter we had a really cold winter and did survive through it, so I was really happy about that. I probably am going to be doing some more lavender seedlings. I might do some lavender cuttings, not 100% sure yet, but I'm going to be putting them in probably over here, because there's really not much that grows over here. I mean, the weeds are growing over here, but there's really not too much else that grows here. But this lavender plant sure seems to love it. So when you harvest your lavender, you want to get it when, from my understanding, the flowers just start opening. So you can see this one here has some flowers that are just starting to open on it. So we're going to be taking some of these stems here. Now, I do have my pruners here, and they are nice and clean. I'll put a link down in the description for the pruners that I'm using. Now, I'm going to be going down a little bit lower on this because I want some of these for bouquets. So I want to make sure they get long enough stems to be able to put them in my arrangements. There we go. There we go. That'll be a nice stem there for an arrangement. And I am going to be drying these. So I'm not using a real big aggressive pruners on these. It's just a real fine tip pointed pruners. In here. Whoops, I don't want to cut the wrong one there. Now I am going to be letting some of these open up a little bit more, because I'm kind of curious what they look like when they dry, when they're open more. So I'm going to let some of these go. So you can see here what I cut so far. I had a few they got caught in the pruners when I was cutting the other ones, so I took those off too. And this is what I still have left on the plant here. I'm going to let some of these go and open just a little bit more, because I want to see what they look like when they open more. Now, when I dry these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to get any dirt off of them, because sometimes your ground will splash up on your plants. And I'm just going to loop my rubber band nice and tight around the bottoms of the stems. So after I have my rubber band on here nice and tight, because as the stems dry, they'll shrink. So I want to make sure my rubber band is nice and tight around them. And I'm going to be hanging them up then to dry. So I'm really looking forward to getting to use these in my dried flower bouquets. And you can also use these in fresh flower bouquets. And people dry the flowers, and they use them like in satchels for scenting like your closet or something like that. So as my lavender plant continues to grow, I'll come back with more videos and I'll show it to you. And I do have videos on my channel for how I start my lavender from seed. And when I started my stuff indoors, that's how I started my lavenders. Now I can start them in the greenhouses. If you want a video on how to start lavender in a greenhouse, go ahead and put a little comment down in the description. I'll lay these in here. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. That tells I put a new video on. You can also follow me on Twitter. I have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank yous for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!